And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Why? So that you may be able, or that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So God has a will, and his will is good. It is acceptable, and it is perfect. God does not have three wills. He doesn't have a good will, and he doesn't have an acceptable will, and he doesn't have a perfect will. And I've heard all the days growing up in some of the different churches, they used to talk, well, I may not be in God's perfect will, but at least I'm in his acceptable will. No, his will is good, it is acceptable, and it is perfect. So his will, now get this. So if you're going to be in his will, you're going to be in his perfect will. And his perfect will is acceptable, and his perfect will is good. Amen? So don't think about, well, I'm over here, I may not be in his perfect will, but at least I'm still in the family. No, he has one will. Now listen carefully. We're gonna have to divide this a little bit. His will, he has a will, and that will, I'll give you, how many want to know what the will is? You want to know what the will is? Okay, I can wrap it up in a nutshell. I just read it to you. That you be conformed to the image of Christ. That is his will. Now there are other plans that he has for you. And guess what? His plans are good, right? Now, his will, now get this, his will is that you be conformed to the image of his son. But now he has plans. Now, his plans can be for you to be a store clerk, a car salesman, or different things. Those are plans that will help you. But his will, even in all his plans, is going to direct you toward being conformed to the image of Christ. Right? So if you're in an industry where the industry is known to be, not have much integrity, then his plan for you there is to be conformed to the image of Christ and bring Christ into that and bring integrity into that industry, right? But now understand this, and the thing is, his plans change. They can change. There are seasons, right? There are seasons of his plans. Most people have a season of preparation. And then whenever they start to walk out what they were preparing for, that season changes, and many times the job will change. The place where you're located will change. Where you live will change. Things will change based on it. But now notice, his plans for this time is this, but now that plan leads up to this plan, and now it's a new plan, right? But it's still in his will of conforming you to the image of Christ. Does that make sense?